Okay, well, we're back here with the Street Fighter Big Blue cabinet again. I ordered the control panel overlay from Game On Graphics, and yet again it was wrong, didn't line up right. I had to try it because it's the one that's printed all inclusive. Now I'm going to have to go with the one where it's just the generic gray overlay, looks like concrete, and then you put the stickers over the top for this, and the big Capcom one. So it's not the end of the world, but I like everything to be, you know, just kind of all printed on the same thing opposed to having sticker on top of sticker. So it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. So, you know, it looks good as it is. I added great T-molding all over the place. Turned out really nice. There's some touch-up I still need to do on this side, but I ran out of T-molding on the, I ordered 40 feet, and it took almost exactly 40 feet to do this cabinet. And I'm missing the piece that goes along the front of the control panel, the wooden piece. So I had to order another 20 feet because tmolding.com only does 20-foot increments. And then I ordered another 50 feet, or 60 feet, I'm sorry, of black for the Big Blue I got in the garage. I'll show you where I am with that. But this is pretty much complete except for a few things. I need to do the control panel overlay, obviously. I need to install the buttons and joysticks. And then what I need to do is I need to buy a new piece of glass. The glass that went in there was scratched and had graffiti all on it in here. So I'm going to bring that to a local glass shop that makes me pieces. And you can see the WrestleMania doesn't have a piece of glass either. That one was all hacked up too. So I'm just going to have both of those made at the same time. I think they're like $18 or $22 a piece. They're relatively inexpensive. And then this thing will be pretty much complete. I had to get a new power supply because the PCB kept on resetting. When I tested on my JAMA test station, it worked great. When I came in here, even if I adjusted the voltage, it would keep skipping. So I think that rusty old piece of shit power supply that was in there just needed to be replaced. So this is, for all intents and purposes, pretty much done. I'll do another video after it's completely done up and running, and I'll show you the other one that's outside. Let's turn some lights on here. So here's the other Big Blue that I'm doing, Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Not Champion Edition, just Super Street Fighter. I figured out how to work the speakers in this. The control panel's still the same, as you can see. Really haven't done much of anything in here because I'm waiting for the overlay, some artwork, buttons and joysticks to show up. So this is pretty much an incomplete project right now. But I got the monitor installed, the bezel installed. This obviously will be coming off or covered up with something else. There wasn't any special kind of bezel. But I'm having somebody maybe make me a custom bezel for that. Here's the NBA Jam I'm building my friend. I don't feel like opening the garage door right now, but that's pretty much complete. But you can kind of see the back here. The CPS2 boards, I was just unfamiliar with them, and I couldn't figure out how to get audio out of them. And then I realized that the audio board up here has a left and right, or red and white, and then a red and white that goes into the back of the actual CPS2 cartridge. And you just plug the JAMA harness in, and you're pretty much done. I think the kick harness plugs in right here in this, and you wire them up to the buttons, you're ready to go. So this is another project that's pretty much done. Like I said, I'm just waiting for buttons, joysticks, the marquee artwork, some artwork for the control panel and whatnot, but this one's pretty much done too. I'm going to redo all the black T-molding because it's kind of hacked up here and there, and I just don't like the way it looks, and it's kind of a nice piece. The other issue I had with this cabinet is when I bought this, it came with the correct marquee retainer, the metal bracket that goes across the top. So since I was working on this one, I installed it on the other one, and it fits perfect. What came on that one inside was kind of like an MK one, and it's simply not big enough, nor is it long enough to hold the 15.5 by 27 inch marquee in place. It doesn't have enough height on it, so it crushes it down, and it doesn't screw in. It just doesn't look right. So I'm gonna have to bring the current bracket to a metal shop here and have one made, unless somebody has a authentic Big Blue marquee retainer. So not the end of the world, but you know, just another expense that you're gonna have to spend, or I'm gonna have to spend on it, you know, to get it up and running, looking the way I want it to. But monitor looks great. Had it rebuilt by my monitor guy. The one inside looks great. The one in here looks good. Actually installed a new tube on that one for my friend, so that one is all good. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and we'll make some videos when we're all done.